Peace, Chem family. Welcome to tonight's episode of Self-Care Sessions with BaNAuset. I am BaNAuset, and this is our weekly community discussion where we talk about all things African holistic health. If you're coming in, give me a wave and let me know where you are watching me from. Okay, if you're new here, welcome, and if you are returning, welcome back. Again, my name is BaNaset. I'm a licensed registered nurse, I'm a wellness coach, and I am an energy healer. And I work with Black men and women to heal trauma holistically through African holistic health. Okay, I primarily use 4 holistic modalities, and that is language, energy healing, nutrition, and sacred movement. So today we're going to be talking about sacred space, okay? Healing your home and your family hygiene practices. So I see, let me say hi to who's in here. I see Always 35723. I see McGreer. I see I Am 9 Ether Being from Oklahoma. Peace to you. I see Deranged Narcissist. Wow, what a name. And George Cigar Dudes. Okay, so peace to everyone who is coming in. Now, today's topic was actually inspired by a post that I saw on Instagram, and it was a brother who is like a hoodoo practitioner, and he was talking about the health of your home being related to your overall health. And he specifically talked about each room in your home connected to a specific area of health. Now, this really resonated with me because of how I grew up myself, okay? So, a little bit about me. I grew up in a home where I had a parent who had issues with hoarding, okay? So, I lived with my mom, my sister growing up, and my mom had hoarding issues. And it definitely affected the health of the entire home. You could see how it affects mental health as well, but not just mental health, your physical health. People who live in a home that where there's hoarding. Peace to you, Sid Kai Williams. Peace. People who live in a home where there's issues with clutter or filth, you will tend to have issues with breathing, like asthma, bronchitis, chronic colds, sinus infections, even sleep apnea issues, chronic obstructive sleep apnea, okay? Also, issues with allergies and skin problems. A lot of people don't connect it to that. So, today what I want to talk about is how each area of the home is connected to your health, and in what area of your health it's affected, okay? So, okay. First, before we get into that, a little background, right? As an initiate of the Kemetic tradition, way back in ancient Africa, hygiene was always a very important aspect of health. It's always been known amongst African people. We not only practice that amongst ourselves, but it was something that we brought around the world, teaching the other groups of people around the world, specifically Europeans, about hygiene practices. Okay? I see my sister Hike Life in here. Peace to you. Okay? I see Mark King, Moots Karator, however you say that. Peace to you. Okay? So, the priests of ancient Kemet specifically had very detailed hygiene rituals. Very detailed. Cleansing the face, the mouth, keeping the hair clean, even keeping the head shaved, washing the hands and the feet, okay, especially before entering certain temples. It was considered that your body was a temple. So even that saying that your body is a temple is an ancient African thing. Okay, so the cleansing was not just a physical thing, but it was also internal, keeping the body clean. We knew how to cleanse the body with herbs and with the food and water and things that we have, fresh air, even the sun. Okay, so this is why even at Kemetic Wellness, we have a detox every season, a 21-day vegan detox to help you with the internal cleansing. It's something that needs to be done regularly. But today we're going to talk about the external cleansing of your home and how that affects your health. So let's get into the first one, right? The first area of the home that's important when it comes to health is the kitchen. And I'm starting with the kitchen because when we do the 21-day detoxes, the first step that I tell people when it comes to doing their detox is to clean your kitchen. Clean your kitchen. Okay? So the kitchen specifically is connected to the general health of the entire household. It's connected to the health of the physical house and also to the members of the household. So whenever you are detoxing, the first thing that you want to do, you don't want to go out and buy a whole bunch of fresh fruits, vegetables, all of that stuff, and put it into a kitchen that's not clean. Okay? So let me go into detail about what you need to do when it comes to clean the kitchen, because people don't necessarily do this very thoroughly. You want to clean out the entire fridge. This is an area a lot of people neglect. People eat out a lot. They put all types of stuff in the refrigerator. The refrigerator is cluttered, is messy, there's all type of stuff in there. You gotta keep the refrigerator clean. Okay. Em Hatep to you, Maran Patah. Em Hatep. Okay. Certain things like discarding old food. Okay. After 3 days or so, the food is no good. You just need to get rid of it. Okay. Get rid of old food out of the refrigerator. If you have raw food, like raw meat, that should be stored in a separate container. It should not be out on top of your produce. That's how food contamination happens. Okay? A lot of people end up with issues of the gut, like H. pylori and other stomach infections, because they do not have good hygiene practices in their kitchen. Okay? So, yes, open food as well. When you cut food open, like peppers or limes or lemons and things like that, or onions, that should not just be out open in the refrigerator. Like, you don't just put it in the refrigerator. That should be in like a glass container, a storage container. Okay, that's proper hygiene. Also, you want to clean out the cabinets as well, not just the refrigerator. The whole kitchen needs to be cleaned. The whole kitchen. That means the windows and the window seals. Okay? That means inside the cabinets. Some people got little roach eggs and rat droppings in their cabinets because they don't clean it all the way. The cabinets are rusty and dusty and there's food and all type of stuff on there. You can't put your clean dishes in there and take it out and cook your food in it and think that it's clean. It's not. It's not. Okay? Also, things like the ceiling fan. A lot of people don't consider. You want to dust the ceiling fan off. Keep that clean. It's going around and around over your food while you're cooking in your kitchen. Okay? Sidkey Williams says, word. Word, yeah. You got to keep the ceiling fan clean. Also, the stove. The stove and inside the oven. The oven is one of those areas that gets neglected a lot. You got crusted on food in the oven. that need to be cleaned up. Okay? Above the oven where you have the fan and the hood, that's another area that gets neglected. That needs to be cleaned up. Okay? Personally, if I go to someone's house and I'm in their kitchen and I don't like how well they've cleaned up, I'm not eating nothing at your house. I'm sorry. I'm already the type of person growing up where, I didn't eat from other people anyway. So if I don't like the way you clean up at your house, I'm not eating at your house. Sorry. Okay. Now, the next area that you want to pay attention to is the bathroom. Okay? The bathroom. The bathroom specifically is connected to the money flow and the finances in the house. The money flow and the finances in the house. So when your bathroom is junky, when it's nasty, when it's not clean, it can affect your finances. All right? So specific things you want to pay attention to with the bathroom. The toilet. Okay? The toilet, whatever you do on the toilet is your business. Nobody should know what you did on the toilet once you get up and leave the bathroom. Nobody should know. You should not leave behind any evidence. Just treat it like a crime scene. And you want to clean it up so nobody knows what happened there. Okay? Don't leave behind nothing you did on the toilet. You're supposed to have some disposable wipes and clean it up. Okay? All right. Bathtub as well. You want to make sure that the bathtub is thoroughly clean. If you're getting clean in the bathtub and it's dirty, I'm not sure how that makes a whole lot of sense to you. See what I'm saying? You also want to have, I've seen this a lot, and it's particularly disturbing with women, but some people don't have soap in the bathroom, like hand soap. You should be having hand soap, okay? Whether it's a bar of soap, liquid soap, hand towels, even if it's washable hand towels, that's fine. Or if it's paper hand towels, all of that stuff should be in there regularly. Another good thing when it comes to the bathroom is always keeping it stocked. Okay, this is another connection when it comes to the money flow. All right, keeping everything in there flowing, stocked. Okay, so you want to always keep the bathroom well stocked. Mr. Mur and Pata, I keep reading that as Mr. As well as the shower head, it can grow mold. That's a really good point. That's a really good point. I believe you can use like vinegar and water and dip the shower head in it. Okay. Peace to you, Chaos the God, and Renee Remedy, blissfully evolving. You made it back. Peace to you, and Thomas. Okay. So yeah, you always want to keep these things in there. Another thing when it comes to not leaving evidence behind is making sure that it always smells nice. Okay. You do not want your bathroom to be smelling bad. I know there's a lot of stuff that goes down in there, but you don't want it to be smelling bad. Keep some incense in there. Keep some natural sprays in the bathroom, okay? This is in alignment with keeping things fresh in terms of your finances, okay? So that's important. And you mentioned mold, Brother Mur and Pata. You want to make sure you get that off of the tile in the showers, okay? That's very important. Third one I'm going to mention is the bedroom. Now, this is kind of obvious, right? All of these I think are quite obvious if you think about the energy of the home, right? So the bedroom, the cleanliness of the bedroom is connected to the health of your love life, your romance, and your marriage. Okay? The cleanliness of the bedroom is connected to your romantic life. So whenever you keep a junky bedroom, that is naturally going to affect your romantic life. Nobody wants to be making love in a nasty bedroom. Nobody. Nobody. Have you ever seen a love scene in a movie with a nasty bedroom? You ain't never seen that, because nobody want to see that. That's not attractive. It doesn't get you in the mood. So I know a lot of people who have issues with keeping their bedroom clean, who have actually run their partners off because they keep the bedroom nasty. Nobody want to be in the bed with you, and you got crumbs in the bed, and the sheets are old, the sheets ain't been cleaned. Nobody want to lay up in the bed with you. Okay? So you want to keep the bedroom clean. There's specific things when it comes to those same three health issues that I mentioned earlier. Breathing issues, allergies, and skin issues. A lot of it is related also to the way you keep your bedding. So if, for example, you're not washing your bedding very regularly, you're sleeping on dirty sheets on a regular basis, you're sleeping on dirty pillowcases, that can cause you to have acne. Okay? Also, mattresses that are old or that are not clean, you want to keep a new mattress, and at best, if you can't afford to get a new mattress right away, you want to have a mattress cover on it, one of those that's like waterproof and it keeps dust mites out. That is going to help with anybody who has issues with allergies and also breathing problems. I know people who have breathing problems who never consider the condition of their bedding, their mattress, and their pillows. Okay? I have seen people sleeping on brown pillows, and brown because of the dirt, not because they bought them brown. Your pillows are not supposed to be brown. Get you some new pillows. That does affect your quality of breathing when you're sleeping on dirty pillows, dirty mattresses, dirty sheets. It does. Okay? If you're having issues with chronic congestion of the sinuses, that can be connected to dust mites. Because whenever you have those dust mites, they leave little eggs and feces that actually aggravates allergies, and you think that you're having a cold or that you have an infection, and that's not actually what it is. It's the you're having a histamine reaction in your body, and it looks the same way as you having a cold. So you're constantly expelling mucus and having issues with breathing because your pillows are dirty or there's too much dust in your room. You understand? Brother says mattress cover is a must regardless of anything. Yes. Yes. Blissfully Evolving says or cluttered. Exactly. If the bedroom is cluttered. So that's another thing. Going to sleep in a bedroom that is filthy. First of all, I personally cannot do that. I personally can't. If my bedroom is messy, I'm not going to be able to go to sleep. If you ever see me fall asleep in a messy bedroom, I was dead tired. I fell out. Okay? So it affects the quality of your sleep. Clutter, however your environment looks on a regular basis, is a reflection of your internal environment. Generally, people who do not have good health, they also don't keep their environment looking good. And your mind is a reflection of how cluttered your house is as well. So typically, when you have a lot of clutter in your house, it makes it difficult for you to think clearly. Because you see all of this stuff around, it makes your mind feel jumbled and it makes you look like you have a whole lot of stuff to do. It makes you feel like you have a whole lot of stuff to do. Just seeing all of those things around. You understand? So the clutter. All right. Also, your bedroom should smell nice. It should smell nice, but it will naturally smell nice if everything is clean. I've never had to really spray my bedroom out like that. I may use incense because I like evoking certain feelings with certain smells. But you generally don't need to spray anything in your bedroom if it's very clean. Okay? Also, keeping your laundry in a aerated laundry bag or laundry basket. It shouldn't be on the floor. That's a part of what some people... That's a part of what's contributing to some people having a really funky, nasty smelling bedroom. Okay. Queen Meek says, I needed this. Give thanks. I'm glad you got what you needed. Okay. You also want to keep the windows open sometimes. So circulate the air in the house. Circulate the air in your bedroom. Okay. Light some candles in your bedroom. Another thing about the bedroom, some people like to store things underneath the bed. I personally, for energetic reasons, do not find that to be a good idea. To me, whatever you leave underneath the bed, you take with you into your sleep and wake up with it. Okay? So if you push a whole lot of clutter and mess underneath your bed, it does affect the quality of your sleep and your dreams. The only thing I would put underneath my bed are crystals. That's it. I don't store anything underneath my bed, especially not shoes. Especially not shoes. Okay? Remember, the energy of the bedroom, the quality of the health of the bedroom is going to affect the quality of your romantic life. Okay? Let me see if I missed anything. All right, we're going to go on to number 4. And this is the last one, number 4. The living room. Okay? The living room naturally is connected to the health of your family, your friends, and your social life. Your family, your friends, and your social life. Blissfully Evolving says clothes in bins with a question mark. You mean under the bed, I'm assuming, right? You can, if you choose to, if they're clean clothes, you can if you choose to. I personally don't like to. It depends on your space. You know, people have different amount of space in their home, so you have to do what's necessary for you if you need that space there. But yes, if you do store anything underneath your bed, like clean clothes or things like that, I would say just make sure it's organized. Make sure it's clean, it's swept or vacuumed well underneath there. It's not dusty. You know, the more things that you have in a space, the harder it is to clean. So I personally just don't like to keep nothing underneath the bed. If I had to, I would. So just be mindful of what it is that you keep underneath the bed. Clean clothes, not too bad. That's fine. If that's what you have to do, that's fine. Okay. So the living room, right? The first thing I would say when it comes to the living room, and this is a common thing in African culture and amongst many Black people, is when you come in the house, you want to leave your shoes at the door. You want to leave your shoes at the door. You don't want to take your shoes tracking whatever it is that you encountered outside, whether it's physical things like dirt and whatever you stepped in, or energetic things. You don't want to take that in with you and track it throughout the house. So you leave your shoes at the door, or you remove your shoes at the door. Okay? That's important for the living room. Okay. Another thing is, Moods Karator says, thank you for the tips. You are very much welcome. Okay. Another thing in the living room is you want to get rid of old and broken furniture. Old and broken furniture. And this is a general thing throughout the house. Anything that is broken in the home steals energy. Okay? It's going to make you feel like there is a leak of energy. Why? Because every time you look at it, you see something that needs to be done. Okay? So anything in your home that is broken, you either need to get it fixed or get rid of it. Get it fixed or get rid of it. Don't keep old broken furniture in your living room or anywhere in the house, really. Okay? Anything that is dirty, you want to clean it. So having dirty couches, dirty pillows. If I go to somebody's house and the couch is dirty, I'm sorry, I love you, but I'm not sitting down. I'm sorry, I'm not sitting down. I'm not doing it. So clean the couches. Keep the couches clean. If you have certain fabrics on the couches and you know that you're not Miss Pristine Clean like some people, then don't get those types of couches, okay? If you're somebody that you can't keep white clean, or you have young babies, don't get white material couches, okay? Get you some that you can wipe down. Something that's a little bit easier for you to keep clean. Get you some dark colors. Same things with carpet too. If you're not a person who can keep carpet clean, just don't get the carpet. Just don't get the carpet. Do something else. Okay? The floors being clean as well. That affects the overall feel of the house. There's a certain way that you walk and you step in a house that is clean. You know, you can walk with your feet bare and feel comfortable. Some people will tell you to take your shoes off in their house and the floors are filthy. You don't want to take your shoes off in the house. You don't even want to step on the floors. So you want to keep the floors clean, swept, mopped, okay, vacuumed, whatever you have to do. Keep them clean. Another area to really consider when it comes to cleanliness is the vents in the house. You want to regularly have the vents cleaned out and dust the vents. And an area that people overlook are the baseboards. Clean the baseboards. You got to scrub those baseboards. Okay? Those are little things that people notice when they come into your house, that you can always tell somebody who rush cleaned up just because somebody was coming over and somebody who normally keep their house clean. Like, people can tell. Trust me, people can tell. Okay? So, I'll say for myself, the living room is very, very important when it comes to social life, because as I said in the beginning of the video, for those of you all who are just getting on, I grew up in a home where I had a parent who was a hoarder, and so things were always cluttered, always messy, and it was very embarrassing to me. So I never had friends over. I never had friends over. In fact, if there was anyone visiting, especially if it was like a cute guy or something like that visited, I would hide, because I didn't want them to know that I lived there. I never wanted people to know that I lived there. So this is how the living room is connected to the social life, the friendships, all of that of the family. When it's not in order, it will affect, of course, whether or not you want to bring friends or family over. It will affect your self-esteem. It affected my self-esteem growing up, because I kind of felt like people would look down on me if they saw how I lived. Even though I didn't have control over it, it wasn't my house. And if anyone knows what it's like living with a hoarder, you have to sneak and throw things away. You have to sneak and throw things away. I would do that a lot. If I threw something in the garbage and my mom saw it, she would pick it back up. Everything was good to her. Okay. Oh, you're throwing away my good hanger. I used that to hang up my pants. Oh, you're throwing away my good shoes. The shoes is broken. You're throwing away my good shoes. You're throwing away my good bag. The bag is broken. She hasn't used it in 10, 15 years. Everything is good to somebody who is a hoarder. So I would have to sneak and put things in a garbage bag and hide it amongst the clutter. And when she wasn't home, I would go and throw it out. I had to sneak and throw things out. Okay. And Bank says messy home messes up your money flow as well. Yes, exactly. Yes, it does. And we talked about that. The bathroom specifically is connected to the finances of the entire home. Okay. But in general, when a house is messy, it will affect the finances of the home. How the entire home flows affects the finances. Okay. So I know today was a short live, but that's what I have for y'all today. If anybody has any experiences that's connected to what I'm talking about, you can come on now. You can join me now. We had somebody come on last week. Divine D 888 says, how should one tend to the bathroom to encourage flow? So I went over that already. If you missed it, I'm going to leave this live up for 72 hours. I went through 4 different parts of the home specifically. I'm going to leave this live up for 72 hours. Thank you for that question, by the way, Divine D. And I'll also put it on my YouTube channel. So when you click the link in my bio, there's a little YouTube link. It'll take you directly to my YouTube channel. And this full video will be there in 24 to 48 hours. Okay. Blissfully Evolving says, yep, and the sad thing is that they don't miss it when you throw it out. That is the truth. They don't even know when it's gone. They don't even know when it's gone. They don't miss it. They don't remember it because they don't even know what they have. They have 50 of each item in the house. You think they know when it's gone? They don't know. They don't know. Okay. Divine D says, especially as with decorating. So in general with the bathroom, I was saying that the bathroom is connected to the money flow of the home. And I did give some tips on how to keep it clean. So just go back and watch the full video so I'm not going through the same thing I already said. Okay. And you're very much welcome, Divine D. And you as well, Blissfully Evolving. Okay. So no one has sent me a video request. No one has sent me a video request, so I will leave it at that. Thank you all for joining me for today, and I will see you all in the next video next week. Peace.